What you doing, ladies? Look like you had a good sleep. Yeah? Hello. Hello. Hi, it's, what day is it? 28th, Thursday the 28th of December. If you can hear me. Now, I didn't film much over Christmas. In fact, I don't think I've filmed anything for the YouTube. But, yeah, it's been absolutely horrendous. And I'm only showing you the aftermath. This is how everything drained off. This was actually all flooded. You can see in the neighbour's field there, it's still coming down. These two fields were completely out. And it's still blowing a hoolie. I just thought I'd share with you that. But yeah, no, I've not filmed much over Christmas. Obviously trying to enjoy Christmas as much as possible without social media. But yeah, I just thought I'd get this in. Hi, good morning. It's New Year's Eve, and we're doing our New Year's Eve tradition of gathering the sheep up and sorting them out. We're fluking them, and then they're off to the fell. But some of them are staying round about sort of home. But I'll take you on that journey. Tops of the howgills, but not much. You can't really see it on this side. Boys are pretty keen to go. Oh no, Paddy's getting squashed. Hey, Paddy. Pete. What about Phil? Shows your blue eye. So the fields are pretty wet. We normally take them down the front field. We normally start at the top of the field and bring them down, but because it's so wet, we're not even going to go on the front field. We're going to gather them up and take them out by the road.
Hey, Dad.
So poor Paddy is absolutely wet through here, and you can see as he's running, his tail's looking really heavy with water and mud. But a top tip for you, if you're buying a working dog, if you're wanting to buy a collie, we're going to start aiming for just buying what we call sleigh-paired dogs. So what I mean by sleigh-paired dogs, it means smooth dogs, and that's not because we don't like dogs that have got quite a lot of hair on. It's just that because our land is so wet and we have a lot of mud and things, it's just better for the dogs that don't have a lot of hair. They always seem to clean up a lot quicker and dry a lot quicker. So that's why we're kind of going more towards those type of dogs. Starting to sleep, but you can't actually see it on the video. But every time I look back at the Instagram memories, you can actually see that it snowed on this day.
That'll do.
Now field until we actually saw the sheep getting underneath them and moving them. That's a little favourite area where people like to camp. This little nook. Sheepy peeps. You're not the one that headbutts people, are you? Yeah, little poo head. I was going to say something not really. Yeah, that Lester there, I'm a bit wary of him because he can headbutt you and he's looking at me. So I'm avoiding going near him. Come on, sheepy peeps. Come on. Wrong direction, Missy. Come on. Come on. He needs to leave it open. So Pete's still a bit keen, so he's got his on the road. So one of the reasons why we've left him on the string is, as I said, he's a little bit keen and he's liable to run off. But we want him to kind of get to know what the job is, so this is why we're letting him run at the side of the quad bike. Now they're on the way, so I'll let Pete go. So he thinks he's doing a job.
Let it go! Let it go! Let it go!
Pete's trying to pinch me.
Steady, Pete!
So what's happened here is Pete's gone a little bit headless and run in front of the flock. He's actually split them, but it's all just because he's a baby and he's still learning. And Paddy's catching up behind and obviously sending the others forward. But Pete thinks he's done quite a good job, and he's got so many into the pens, and bless him, he is actually at the bottom. You can see he's waiting for us. He thinks he's done a really good job. Don't you, Pete? Right, you're in front of him, mate. We need them all together.
Pete.
And Paddy's like, oh, rolling his eyes. So we've gathered up the sheep that are around the house and also in Netherings. And these sheep, we're just going to go through them, we're going to fluke them and sort them off. And all the ones that belong at the fell are going up to the fell this afternoon. It is slowing it down and we've still got sheep to move. Pretty grim. Sheepy peeps. Nobody wants to be doing this, especially me and David. Come on! What? What? So we're just sorting them. The ones that need to go to the fell, the ones that stay local on an inside ground. And I'm not going to film anymore because my phone is getting absolutely saturated. If I was in my 20s on New Year's Eve, I would be getting ready to go out. But instead, I'm in my 50s, stuck with wet sheep in the rain. And it's rain that feels like snow rain, if you know what I mean. And it's pretty grim. It is grim. In the sheep shed, trying to get a bit of drive for 5 minutes. It's been absolutely throwing it down. So one batch we've sorted. We've got Scout out. Scout's my dog, but everybody tries to binge her. And we're going to take these up with Scout and put them back into the campsite field, Netherings. Scout, here, Scout, here. So what I'm here is I'm actually showing you some memories off Instagram of us taking the yows back to the fell. As this year, when I was trying to film it, it was raining so much that my phone just was starting to just shut off as well, and I just didn't want to get it damaged. But I just wanted to show you this, and I'll let it run for a little while. So we're dropping them off. This is what we call the outgang area, and then we push them up into the fell. This is where we feed them. This is our normal area, but this year they're actually going round that brow of that the fell I should say, and they feed round the corner. This is them coming up. For David shouting, and the yows are coming. These yows, that means they stay in their own place, even though there's no boundaries, no fencing. They stay in their own location. So when it's winter time, we mix silage in the keenan with some cake, and so in winter time we do a mixed feed of silage and wheat straw. We'll put in the keenan, gets mixed around, helps with the stomach ruminants, and David's just picking up the plastic. These took off the silage pit. We've had a bit of a problem with the Merlot, but it's sorted out now. So we cut the silage with the shear grab, and it's going to take it out of this. It does it in sections, but I'm going to try and video that. And we put the straw bales on top to compress the silage down, which helps with the fermentation process. Just moving this haylage bale because it's going to carry on with this part of the pit on this side here, and I'm in the way. Here's Elliot getting sorted, and he's going to come up and clean the cubicles. Now sometimes when the silage is a bit dry, it gets a bit thick and it doesn't go down the slats. So what Elliot's been doing this morning, he's been putting water in. You can see he's got a rod there, he's been poking it down just to try and get it through the slats. And this basically gets done, the cubicles get scraped out every day, every morning, while the cows are waiting down the other side. And then once this passage is done, this passage here, David's gonna, at the same time, he's gonna scrape this out, scrape this part out, clean this bit out here. And then we're going to load it up again with feed, and then we'll let them back round again, and then Elliot will clean the other passage out. So I'm actually between the slats. I'm just trying to show you there, it's starting to go down, and this gets gathered up into the reception pit, which is on the other side of the wall. And then once that's sorted, it gets pumped up into the slurry tower, and then it gets pumped up into the slurry tower. So basically trying to unblock these slats. David lifted them out and got them cracked, and because of that it's made this part narrow. It's not helping things, and it's getting blocked. We're not even going to see in there, they're actually blocked, so we need to water them down and try and get it moved. Well, it's rodding and I'm poking. Now it's trying to hit me with the filthy pipe, thank you. Great big block there, as you can see.